Okay, this is just gonna be a quick video. I know I think I've kind of touched on like what services I offer and what services like I have been able to learn and basically be able to do for my clients so that I can get rev share. But just to like give you guys examples or like more maybe ideas because you're just not aware, right? And that's okay. So besides like copy or email, you could offer them funnels. So I do all of my stuff on ClickFunnels, and that could be like opt-in pages, one-time offers, sales pages, all sorts of things with the funnels. And that includes like back-end tech stuff. Like I'm going to make sure when someone opts in, they go to your email list or they get tagged as XYZ, blah, blah, blah. That includes like you could do design, get really good at that, scripting VSLs, scripting content, whether that's like LinkedIn posts or literally scripts for YouTube or uh, Twitter, like ghostwriting. It could be scripts for TikTok. You could literally, if you're already going to be doing scripts, like if they need you to edit the videos, you could do that, right? Just like think about anything you could do for them and just be more valuable. You could do like webinars. That's just like another type of funnel. Software management, making sure like everything's running smoothly and just being the go-to person. Like, oh, this isn't working, or how come I can't track XYZ lead? Oh, it's because of this. Like, let me fix that for you. Or just like without just not even having to run into those issues. You could do SEO. SEO could be a course in and of itself. And I know SEO experts that do have courses in like high ticket offers and coaching programs that teach people how to get ranked on Google, because that is really important for brands, okay? So like SEO, blogs, you could literally offer cold email as a service. You could do, you could create people lead magnets or kind of like freebies or whatever. So again, like opt-in funnel. Like there are just countless things you can go and make yourself more valuable. And honestly, part of it is like, okay, like when you're first starting out, maybe, or like if it's a smaller business or whatever, and you really just want to help and get results for them, maybe you do just do it. I don't want to say for free, but like I was actually talking to Chase the other day about how if you just constantly over deliver, I don't think either one of us have ever felt, oh, that didn't pay off. And like maybe it's not in the way we initially thought, or not by the person directly that you were helping out, but maybe it's like, okay, you got a referral because they're like, oh, this person did XYZ for me. Like they didn't try to charge me and upsell me on every single little thing. They just did it because they have rev share, or because they just did it. Okay, they over delivered. And like I was thinking the other day, sorry, this is gonna turn into a little bit of like a yap sesh, but I think it's good for perspective. Like I, with my clients, always try to over deliver, because you never know who they might know, or you never know what connections might come from that relationship. And I think the last thing you want to do in a service-based industry is, kind of leave working with you like a sour taste in their mouth. Like I just think it's just not going to get you far. Whereas if you can, if your goal is to always over deliver, it will pay dividends. And yeah, sure, maybe you over deliver and like the client doesn't pay you anymore, or doesn't direct. If my friend and my buddy, who has like a coaching business, he asked me basically to hop on a call and kind of help him out, kind of figure things out, like what would he do. He's not at the point where he can probably afford me, but like maybe in the future he can, okay? And I helped him into the beginning stages, or I'm consulting with him, whatever. I'm literally just doing it because he's a friend of mine, and then that's going to get repaid somehow. Like, I think you just have to trust that. I think if you have, and maybe this is going to turn into like a little bit of a mindset call, but if you just have the approach that I'm going to over deliver and trust that it's going to work out, I think you will, like 99% of the time, that is true. Again, like I do think there is a line where you can't always like be doing all of these favors for all of these people for free or whatever. But I think like with clients specifically, and just maybe people that are really well known in the industry, or could honestly help you network with other people, like it is 5,000% worth over delivering. Okay, so that's kind of just like a mindset thing. I know everybody, like, it's a service-based business, like you need to make money, you need to make a living, but I think it's important to realize like just how far and how far over delivering can get you. Like you never know what kind of referral you might get. So Again, like these are just some ideas of things you could upsell, and ultimately it's gonna just make you more valuable. Okay, like if I'm managing all their software, I'm writing all the copy, I'm literally doing everything from A to Z. It is so much easier working with just one person than having an agency for my social media, an agency for my videos, an agency for this, an agency for this, like yada yada yada. Like I would much rather pay somebody 20 grand a month and they're doing everything for me and give them rev share or whatever than have to deal with 6, 7, 8 different agencies that all do different things that I need. Okay, so just realize that, like, and it's like yes, it's a premium, but like it's so worth it. And I think like the sooner you realize it, the more you'll be able to become valuable for a client, and even just like being aware that you can offer other services than just one service. And again, like some of you might want to only specialize in email marketing, and that's totally fine. But I think for me personally, and for a lot of people, this is how I've leveraged and how I've been able to scale while only working with 5 to 6, 7 clients. Okay. And like why I haven't really hired a team, because I don't really have that desire. Like, could I? Probably, but when you hire people and you are scaling an agency per se, I think there's a lot more that comes with that. Okay, so those are just some ideas for offers you can upsell, and kind of a little bit of mindset.